Yo, so guys, it's Cabal, and I'm back with yet another video. Now, y'all already know what we gotta do. Before we get into anything, we gotta read the word. Feel me? Verse of the day is Matthew 5, verse 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Self-explanatory. Those one of the, I think it's 12 Beatitudes. I don't remember how many there are. It's whatever though. Anyways, we're back watching Frosty Entertainment. Now, hopefully, the people in this one aren't as autistic, but you know, we'll never know until we get into the video. Let's go right now.
One summer on what could have been just a normal night, my brother's two friends were sleeping over, so my mom and I decided to get a pizza to make it easy to feed everyone. My mom and I decided to get the pizza from a popular pizza chain in Arizona called Fired Pie. We all decided that we would take the pizza to go and eat it at home, and we brought my brother's friends and our dog.
Ooh, I think
Frosty with us to pick up the pizza.
Nah, go on.
The reason we didn't leave Frosty at the house was that he was still young and very destructive when left alone. But it turned out that bringing Frosty with us meant more than just not having to buy new blinds or shoes. When we arrived at Fired Pie, I didn't want to get out of the car because I was feeling very lazy, but my mom and my brother didn't want to leave me alone in the car. Since Frosty couldn't go inside the restaurant anyway, he stayed in the car with me, and I convinced them that I would be fine.
The final monster about to pull up.
Was very dark, and I was in the back seat with Frosty, partially almost lying down and scrolling on my phone. Suddenly, Frosty started to whine and then barked a few times. At first, I thought he was being paranoid because he was little and felt trapped in the car.
But what's the little barky dog tweaking for?
And that calmed him down a little. But then he started to bark aggressively at me, and I was taken aback. I shifted over to pet Frosty again when the reflection of my phone in the side view mirror caught my eyes.
Oh shit! Oh shoot!
I saw something terrifying. In the reflection, I could see a man wearing a black hoodie and ski mask staring right at me.
He got the gloves on so he can't get fingerprints on you.
I saw that man was trying to open the door. Thankfully, it was locked. He then screamed, "Open up the door!" I was so scared. I was only 14 at that time and didn't know how to react or...
If she opens up the door, hey bro, just don't.
What to do? Frosty stepped on me as he was barking at the man, and I came back to reality. I realized that if I didn't do something quickly, then something bad would happen. I gathered up some courage and told the man to go away and that I would call the cops if he didn't. Suddenly, everything got very quiet.
Oh no, that's a bad idea.
He seemed to have left, and I looked around and didn't see anyone around. So I got out of the car with my dog and started running towards the restaurant. But as I was running, someone...
Is this nigga serious?
See, I knew it.
But my mouth was covered by a cloth. The last thing I saw was my dog running to the restaurant, and then I blacked out. I woke up in a hospital and my body felt achy and like I'd been thrown around.
See, I told her not to open the door, bro. It doesn't matter what you was dipping out to the restaurant or not, bro. You should have stayed in the freaking car. I don't know how the barky dog didn't see you.
Looked around and saw
Did it look to the side?
My brother, who seemed very concerned about me. I then asked them what had happened. They told me that Frosty came running to the restaurant and was noticed by the waiters at the door. When my mom and brother saw Frosty, they were very scared as they knew something must have happened. They ran to the parking lot and saw that I wasn't in the car. My mom called the cops, and then Frosty suddenly started barking at a shady-looking van nearby. My brother and his friends circled the van to look inside, and they saw blood on the back door of the van.
You're telling me the fondle man in the van just stood there and was like, "Hey, you could look inside the van. You know, we're not gonna kidnap her. It was just a little prank." Really, nigga? If you're gonna kidnap her, then go. Mission, bro. Even the fondle men are retarded. How are the main character? The main character is retarded, and the villain is retarded too. Makes no sense. It's just a retarded story.
In the back of the van and found me, tightly tied up with ropes. Suddenly, the attacker came around the van with a knife, and I can only guess that he was looking for more victims. When my brother saw the man holding a knife, he immediately attacked him.
Is this nigga serious?
Oh, retard. No court vision. Like, did he not see the both of them? He didn't bother to look to his left. Zero court vision. This man quite literally has tunnel vision. He can't see from the left or the right. And this situation is not good.
Police arrived and stopped the fight, then arrested the attacker while I was
heck no. School shooter.
The investigation later revealed that the man was a sex offender, drug dealer, and a human trafficker.
Oh hell no!
Sell me. so thankful to Frosty, and to this day, I still
Elementary.
wonder what would have happened if we decided to leave him at the house.
They got the
Most likely,
fat Discord
I
fondle
wouldn't be
man.
here to tell you this story.
Next story though, that one was trash.
The waitress from 1990 to
You were not black.
as a part-time job while I was completing my associate degree in business. Although I made friends at my job, I didn't really like it because I was only getting paid $7.25 an hour. Every day went the same exact way, except one day would stick with me until the day I vanished from this earth. I was working one night and I saw a dusty couple along with a teenage girl enter the restaurant. I sat them down at the table.
What time is it? What time is it out there?
As they all sat down,
If it's
the girl
past
actually
12,
picked her fork off
you
the
should have
table.
dipped out.
I picked it up for her, and as she took it from me, she grabbed my hand pretty firmly.
Yo!
And just continued my shift. I came by.
Well, then what
the
are you
table
doing?
again when I was on my way to grab someone's food.
She must have like a strong grip. She must be lifting, bro. Next time she does that grip on your hand, she gonna squeeze the life out of you.
And the girl again dropped her fork. I thought it must have been a coincidence, and I gave it back to her. And she took the fork again from me, and also squeezed my hand again. Though this time,
Bro, stop.
her table two
Bro,
more
just
times.
drop the fork on the
She
plate.
also dropped her fork. Both times, I picked it up for her. And she was
Don't
squeezing
hand it to her.
But after every squeeze, it felt
Really, nigga?
tighter each time that she did it. Now I knew she was doing it intentionally.
Like,
Something
does she
had to
have
have
Asperger's?
But it was hard to tell. at
Just
that
put it on.
moment. Not too
just-
much later.
Pick it up and then put it on the table. You don't have to hand it to her.
They eventually finished their meals, and all three of them had left the restaurant.
Look, she's looking back at
I went
you.
over to the table.
You're the next
and
victim for her.
I picked up the plate. I saw that there was a napkin under the plate, and it had words on it that said, "Help me. Call the police."
Oh!
Now racing.
Oh, shoot.
Was this girl kidnapped?
What the freak? Look at them.
Who were those people that she was with? It was so hard to process.
They're tweaking on the vape.
The whole week I thought about this girl. I felt so bad for not realizing the situation she was actually in. It kept hitting me like a bullet. The more I thought about her, I made a very disturbing resemblance. That girl, she looked so familiar. That's when I connected the dots. I recognized this girl to be a missing person.
She does not look like that.
It had to be none other than Antoinette Cadito.
Who?
Her face and body matched her description.
Oh, it's right there. Who is Slime? She's still missing? At the age of, she was not, at the age of, what is it? It said 39? Really, nigga? She's still
Are you
missing at the age
serious
of
right now,
39.
bro?
That's crazy. How you a full grown adult and you can't just get out? At this point, it's all on you, bro. You got no hands. She's either dead or I don't know. There's no way.
Every night before I go to bed, I always remember that encounter.
The Fondle family is gonna fondle with Antoinette Cadito.
I should have picked up on her hints that she was in trouble. I could have ended her suffering of being kidnapped, and I could have helped return her to her loved ones. Antoinette's mother, Penny, had died in 1999 due to cardiac and liver issues. Now that I think about this case more, I strongly believe that her mother had something to do with her disappearance. She had to have sold her daughter. Every interview, she didn't look concerned with her daughter being abducted and held against her will.
Freak no.
I feel sick to my stomach every time I think about this. It is still unknown where Antoinette is as of today. This mystery has never been solved. Although law enforcement officials and I believe she is deceased, she is still listed as a missing person. I just really hope that wherever Antoinette is today, that she has found peace, and I hope that she is no longer living a life of pain.
Why do they got this Stranger Things behind music in there? Bro, there was no need for all that. Freak. Anyways, the second one was kind of, it was kind of boring. The first one, it was just full of retardism. But yeah, that's today's video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and turn post notifications. And don't forget to comment down below. Worst case scenario, around ideas. What's will come in clutch? The comment section. Even if I don't have ideas, I still want to know what y'all need to see, so still comment down below. And before I go, I said it so many times, I'm not gonna stop saying it. Jesus is King, we shall turn to him. For all I know, before this video drops, he can return. We don't know when that's gonna happen, but it could happen. So I say you turn to God as soon as possible. Punch your ticket to heaven. Feel me? With that being said, see y'all next video. Peace.